Lovely and darling viewers, it's Jen here at Check Her Joy, and this time I'm doing top 10 fall book covers. So these are books that I own, and the specific covers in my collection remind me of fall for some reason. I've already done my favorite summer and spring book covers, so I will link to those videos in the description below if you want to check them out. And I kind of feel like I have to do this video now because in my mind, regardless of what the calendar says, September, October, and November are fall, and then December is part of winter, and so this is the last day of November that I'm filming, so I feel like I kind of gotta do it now. So the first book I have is The Drums of Autumn by Diane Galbadon. This is an Outlander book, and it's got autumn in the title of the book. Also, this tree looks kind of fallish. One of the things that I definitely associate with fall, living in the Midwestern United States, is like the leaves changing colors and falling, and so leaves are a huge part of fall for me. I don't actually own any books that have fall leaves on the cover. Like, I thought I had trees with, like, changing color. I actually don't, so this is as close as I've got. The next book I picked is Twice Upon a Marigold by Ferris. I also have Once Upon a Marigold, but I thought Twice Upon a Marigold had two marigolds, so it looked more fallish. Marigolds are just a flower that I associate with fall. Lots of people put them out as an autumn decoration, and so this book cover reminds me of fall because of that. Pretty simple explanation. The next book cover I picked is An Ideal Wife by Gemma Townley, and we've got a woman, like, looks like she's reading a cookbook on the cover and baking. In the fall, I always have this urge to bake, period, or make stews and stuff that are a little bit more complicated, as opposed to the summer where I don't want to go in the kitchen and touch the hot stove, like, don't want to deal with that. So fall is a time for lots of cooking and baking, and especially with Thanksgiving happening in November. So, also I thought the orange background is also pretty fall-like. Definitely associate orange, yellow, red, and brown as being like fall colors. The next book is The 13th Tale by Diane Setterfield, and I always associate fall with going back to school. Even as an adult, when I am no longer in school, like, I want to read more classic books in the fall. Like, this is the time to, like, get serious and buckle down and learn something. And so The 13th Tale has all these really old academic-looking books on the cover. Also, it's just gorgeous in general, so we should just totally talk about this book cover more. I'm not even lying, I bought this book because of the cover. Kind of in a similar vein, I picked Serafina by Rachel Hartman. It looks like an old medieval drawing with the black and white and the architecture in these pictures, so that kind of reminds me of the academic theme. Also, I start reading more fantasy books in the fall as we get closer to Halloween, so the dragon comes into that. We've also kind of got this muted tone as opposed to, like, summer's really bright, vibrant colors. Fall is more dark. We also have the really awesome maroon of the rest of the book cover, which I think just all of it works together to somehow this book just screams autumn to me. It just does. The next book I picked is Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury, and it's a guy made out of paper that is burning. So Banned Book Week is part of September, and so Fahrenheit 451 being a book about banning books and book burning kind of comes to mind. Also, the whole idea of, like, fires and bonfires in the fall, and burning wood more than paper, but, like, that also ties into it. So it's also got the orange color theme going on in it, so Fahrenheit 451 definitely screams like an autumn book to me, or at least the book cover does. I also have The Hunchback of Notre by Victor Hugo. This is a picture of Quasimodo standing on top of Notre Dame watching Paris burn with all the fire and all that smoke. Again, kind of the bonfire theme happening. And again, it's got the orange and the brown and the yellow, which in my opinion just kind of screams fall. So that's why I picked this one. I also have Much Ado About Nothing by William Shakespeare, which is my favorite Shakespeare play. And this cover with just its red and oranges reminds me of fall leaves. Like, you just look at the ground and it'll just be covered with red, orange, yellow, brown leaves. So that's what it reminded me of. There are a few other Shakespeare editions that are kind of in the similar vein, like Hamlet and The Tempest, I know, have kind of the same feel. But I just like Much Ado About Nothing more, so I picked that one. I have also picked The Silkworm by Robert Galbraith, which is J.K. Rowling writing mysteries, and the mysterious man in the trench coat walking down an alley with the orange-yellow color scheme going on just kind of screams fall to me. It's kind of mysterious and spooky like Halloween. Definitely a time when we start wearing the not super thick coats, but like nice, warm, cozy trench coats and hanging out in dark alleys. Maybe not hanging out in dark alleys, but everything about this particular cover just like screamed fall to me. And my last pick is Black Widow Volume 3, Last Days. This is from 2014, with writing by Nathan Edmondson and illustrated by Phil Noto. I, first off, really love Black Widow's red hair. That kind of screams fall to me. She's also kind of got this coat pulled up over her face to be mysterious, which is kind of more fall-like to me. It seems cozy and still is being mysterious. Halloween definitely plays a big part in my views of fall, and yeah. Plus, this cover is just epically awesome. Black Widow's symbol also reminds me of like the time thing, which reminds me of the daylight savings time changing. Also, this back cover is pretty awesome too, in case you guys were wondering. So those were my top 10 picks for fall book covers off my shelves. My reasons for picking these books were all over the place, up to and including it just feels like fall. So feel free to leave pictures or links to different editions if you feel like they're more fall-like. And are there any really awesome books that have fall leaves on the cover? I can't believe I didn't have any. Like, I went through all my books, all 700 something of my books, trying to find fall leaves on a book, and I didn't have one. I don't even understand how that's possible. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It's just fun, basically. I will also leave links to any book reviews that I have done for any of these specific books if you want to know what they're about. And the complete list of books and authors is in the description below if you want to look them up. Peace out. I love you guys. Keep reading and happy fall. Bye.